So this is my first real lifting workout that I'm getting ready to do since being sick. So my pre-workout consisted of a pre-workout drink and two puffs off of my albuterol inhaler, so that way I'm not breathless. I'm going to do a little light cardio on the Bells Still Blitz indoor cycling just to kind of get the blood flowing, get a little heat in the body, do some stretching, and then actually going to go ahead and do my lifts. Got some cheers just a moment ago on the app. So I just finished one out of my 3 sets with my deficit alternative curtsy lunge. I'm halfway through my workout. After the curtsy lunge, I do have 4 additional moves that I'm doing for this workout for different sets, and I feel okay. I think what's saving me is the energy drink. case you don't know, my upper body is a lot weaker than my lower body. So I try not to run away from weights from upper body, but with my lateral raises, the heaviest I can go is 8 pounds right now, especially since I'm I'm still recovering from being sick. But I think my heaviest weight for any kind of lateral raise I've done was maybe 12 pounds, and that was like near my peak. I would love to get stronger up top, but it's just gonna take time. So, doing my confessional in my usual spot. In case you don't know, this is where the leg extension or hamstring curl sits, and I'm sitting on top of it next to the lovely Bells of Steel functional trainer. So this week has been again, I try to focus on my three: hydration, proper eating, and rest. Plenty of rest. I was successful on 2 of the 3. Hydration, definitely. Getting at least 40 to 64 ounces in consistently every day. I was able to do that. So with my Yeti, I would get like 1.5 in. So it's like 40 ounces for that big Yeti that I have. And then for getting my rest, I was usually I would get to bed between 9 and 10. My worst habit is usually getting to bed around midnight, unfortunately, especially with work and work from home. A lot of times I can get a lot of my busy work done after hours once my team has all logged off. That way I'm not having to answer questions or get questions from, from our shareholders, like our facilities, or case management or anything like that. So I can just zero in on what I need to do. But 5 out of the 6 business days or 6 days that I've worked, I know what you're saying. Well, a work week is only 5 days. That's my next challenge, trying to work on that, to have a full weekend. I don't always have a full weekend. But 5 out of my 6 days, I was getting to bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock. Like PJs, laying down, 9 o'clock, hard stop. And I did that. And I was getting up and getting ready, getting my full 8 hours and ready to hit the day at my own pace by 8, 9 o'clock. So again, getting rest, especially again, since I'm still recovering. 2 weeks being down is no joke. Again, I would not wish that on my worst enemy. I did pause a couple times to think about it, but no, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Being able to breathe is very important, you know. And I'm still a little winded. I mean, I'm sure you've heard John with with the podcast, with the live show, and just even with some of the videos that he's posted, you've probably heard he still has that raspiness, or you've heard him cough. So we still have this bonus round going on with our upper respiratory and bronchitis. So like I said before, working out, I start my with my pre-workout and 2 hits on my albuterol. I look forward to not having to take that. Honestly, what I look forward to is not having to take really any medication at all. One of my driving motivations with this journey is to eventually get off of any of my high blood pressure medication and hypertension medication. I want to be able to hit when I turn 50, so in 3 years, I want to be able to celebrate my 50th with saying no more on medication. And that's what my goal is to be able to get there. Now, this week is going to be quite interesting. It's parent teacher conference Monday. Um, little Miss has been doing good. We still have some things that we work on, um, and so we have a really good solid plan with her teacher, her tutor here, and just want to see where she's at. We've been working through a few deficits, but I'm looking forward to see where we're at and set up a goal for where to be. Um, and then we actually, when I say we, John and I are going to be traveling to Vegas on Tuesday to attend the HFA conference, which is really exciting. There are going to be some really interesting vendors there. There's going to be some uh, speakers that are going to be there. There's going to be some trainings that are going to be there. We have some interviews that are scheduled, some tours that are also scheduled. So definitely stay tuned to see. I'll be vlogging through that entire time. So I'll be working and working. So I'll be doing double shift. But yeah, so Tuesday we travel. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is the HFA conference, and then traveling back is what we'll be doing, and really excited to see. Um, I've John and I have gone to the Arnold many times, and in fact, two times we went one time we went with an official media pass. The one time we went a special invite for live streaming a sporting event. The next time we came up there was for on a media pass, and this time we're going, and that was for the Arnold. We've gone to HomeGymCon. Um, we've gone. This would be our third year going, and again, John doing live stream and also doing interviews with a lot of the vendors there. And of course, if you watch the live show, you know everything that's going on with Home Gym Con. But then the HFA, this is our first time going, and it looks almost like it may be set up almost like at the Arnold, but it's for gym, for the fitness community. So I'm really interested to see how it will compare. And so just stay tuned, watch for the vlogs, watch for the posts as they drop. But again, next week's gonna be a little busy. So I will be journaling, eating on the road where we're staying at the resort. What do you call it, a resort? The Mandalay Bay. I guess it's a resort. Maybe? Yeah, kind of, sort of. I don't know. It's first time going to Mandalay Bay. So, second time going to Vegas, first time going to Mandalay Bay. Who knows? But I'm excited. My first experience going to Las Vegas, John actually said it was interesting watching my face because it's like complete darkness, because we flew in at night, and then all of a sudden you just see this strip full of lights, and then you see the pyramid, you see the Statue of Liberty. Now, being from where I grew up, I used to see the Statue of Liberty every morning. So the real deal out there in the harbor, but just seeing the strip, it was just, and all the lights, just amazing. The Fremont experience, awesome. In fact, I even got one of my tattoos. That the cherry blossom that you see there, I got that at the Fremont experience down there. I don't know if I'll have time for a travel tattoo because we're working, so we have to work. Maybe I might sneak in a tattoo. Maybe I'll let you guys know. Because I would like to be able to continue to work on my arm, but the cutoff is 50. No more Let me not say that. I'll say no more tattoos at 50. Let me not say that. But I would like to get one at Vegas again, maybe. But who knows? Who knows? So much is going to be happening this week, so stay tuned. And again, thanks for watching my journey. Oh, to give you another update. So when I started this, I'm not going to give my starting number, but I will say that I dropped from last week. I was at 17 pounds down. I think now with recovery and now that I'm actually able to eat, I did ricochet up. I went up by like 2.5, 3 pounds. Because I mean, when you can't hold your medication down and everything's coming up, you will have some dramatic weight loss. Okay, that was not my intention. One thing I realized is that I don't like getting sick, and I don't like the upchuck. I try to avoid it at all costs. Um, so instead of being down 17, I'm actually down 14 pounds from the start of this journey. I want to do healthy. I'm not trying to do anything kind of crash diet or anything like that. I'm just trying to, again, eat healthy, stay hydrated, get plenty of rest. Because what you do outside the gym is more important than when you do in the gym. And I have to remind myself of that. I can't go ahead and just say, oh, I'll just burn the calories off. If I'm eating junk, I'm eating junk. It is what it is. And I'm not saying you can't have it. It's all within moderation. But also, sometimes you got to pause to hit what you need to do and focus on what you need to do in order to hit your goal. And so I will pause to do what I need to do to hit where I need to be. So, for this week, my focus is stay hydrated, make healthy choices, and stay and move, stay active. I know there's going to be a lot of NEPA activity happening because with a conference, you're going to be walking all over the place when you're doing interviews and stuff like that. But I want to really focus on not just NEPA, but then also movement as well. Kind of curious what their gym will look like at the Mandalay Bay. But you know what? When you have all those vendors there with their workout equipment, I'm sure there'll be classes and also equipment to use there. So I'll definitely have opportunities for movement and for exercise. So, but yeah. So those are my 3 things that I'm focusing on this week with all the travel and everything else I have to do, because I still have to do my manager's work for my primary job. And then, of course, with everything that's going on with my secondary job for you guys with Garage Gym Life Media. So thanks again. What are your 3 things that you're going to work on this week? Stay consistent, control what you can control, and plan for what you can't. And have a great week. Bye, guys.